Bonjour! Bienvenue à Boulangerie Richard. Guess who's here today? Me! By the way, I wonder, where did I get this portrait? Oh, my great niece, Keely. She's the artist of the family. And she painted me almost exactly as I am today. What do you think?
The golden plate is sweetness, the magic mystic tart. Mary did the baking of a perfect butter tart. Butter tart, that's the key to my heart. Mary, my sweet Mary, never will we part.
As you guessed, we're making butter tarts today. Now there's different ways to make them. Prior to 1950s and the 60s, the only way you could make them is by making your own pastry. Getting the flour, mixing it with lard. But in 1950, middle 50s, 60s, they perfected the tart shell, as well as the pie crust. Here's the frozen pie crust. The help of the old pastry chef who was always in a pinch to use your old pie crust. If you want to have that just made, homemade look of your butter tart, just cut them out and place them in the
tin.
Muffin tin. So all you have to do take out the pie crust, roll it up, get a cutter, cookie cutter, a tin, perhaps a tuna fish can, whatever you got. And you fold it inside the muffin tin. And once they're done, no one will ever know that you took a shortcut. They would have thought you slaved and made your own pie crust or cookie crust by hand. You should get a dozen of these tart shells using this pie crust. Comes with two crusts, so with luck, once you've run out of space, all you have to do is ball up the pie crust again and roll it out to a nice flat surface so you can make some more tarts. Now once you've put your tart shells in the muffin tin, put it back in the fridge to cool while you prepare the filling. Okay, what you're going to need is 1/3 cup of butter, 3/4 cup of packed brown sugar. Normally you would put a cup of packed brown sugar, however I put 3/4 of a cup. And then add a 1/4 cup of pure maple syrup. Also, 1 teaspoon of pure vanilla. To that, 1 egg. You also want to put in 2 tablespoons of milk. Or you could use 2 tablespoons of cream, whatever you like. Now when making your filling, some people like to add raisins, walnuts, pecans. Once you're ready to pour in the mixture, now there's controversy. Should it be plain? Should it have nuts? Should it have raisins? Well, I like raisins. If you put pecans or other nuts in there, because some people like crunchy in their, or even chocolate chips, some people have tried. However, if you put pecans in there, you're tending to be more like a southern style US pecan pie style, and that's not a butter tart. Now, what I've got here is a mixture of Thompson raisins and some currants. I've plumped them up because they were a bit dry with hot water. I'll fill the tart shells with a bunch of raisins. Now, what you're going to remember is don't overfill your tarts, because once they start to bake, the mixture will rise and it will overflow. Now place your muffin tray in the oven for 7 minutes at 450.
Amis, je vous assure que le temps est bien dur. Il faut pas se décourager. Ça va bien vite commencer. L'ouvrage y va bien pour tout le monde cet hiver. Il faut bien donner
no ding.
au nouveau gouvernement.
Okay.
Ça va venir puis ça va venir.
At this point, the ding didn't work. So turn your oven down to 350. And wait, set your clock to around 15 minutes, 15 to 20 minutes. But make sure you check every so often. What you're looking for is a golden brown crust on your tarts. Then you'll know it should be ready. Well, it appears that that extra 15 minutes was too long. Only took about 4 minutes, and as you can see, a bit darker than golden, but they look perfect. So it's just a matter of letting them rest. Muffin tin. Let them cool on a rack. Okay, once they've rested, and you've allowed them to rest a few minutes before removing them from the muffin tin, you let them rest a little longer so that everything can solidify. Let's have a look that's inside our... You can see this one is liquidy. Sometimes they will be more solid, but some people like them when they're got that little liquid flavor. Let's have a taste test. They have a sweetness, but not overly sweet. Which some people don't like them too sweet, but others always like them sweeter than this. But I think overall, very tasty. Well, thanks for watching. Until next time, happy baking!